to get on. This should be a really excellent match. Two teams with excellent histories and some interesting stuff to see, especially on such an old map.
Yeah, and this is a short drop, so you can actually catch glass here and make your run much faster. Looks like neither team is going to do that. They're going to keep their health.
For the side. Oh, wow. T2 and Parker messing up on the ice jump there.
Ooh.
Taking an extra half a second, and first cross is LIX.
And you can, because of this, there is no block here, you can just scoot right past this fence.
Alright, the first bridge, the first point of contention. It's always interesting to see, what strategies are, who gets held back the most, how long can you hold back the enemy team. And there you go. Oh wow, and Fog managed to get a few blocks down before being shot out by Dax.
Here comes AM, and he's also off. Looks like... Who's that on the other side? Was that Parker? Making that bridge. This is in these chests. There are lots and lots of bows and arrows, so this is very easy for them to lob fire back and forth. Looks like Parker is back. Ooh, knocked off.
Yeah, you get to a point where you're just one block at a time, and you do as much as you can. But it looks like Otaku Clan might be able to get there close just by suicide jumping.
Nice.
There they go. They're across.
Fog Fun is across and moving.
Though there doesn't seem to... Alright, it looks like Parker's going for wood. I think at this point the dirt might have just been quicker to grab. And they're going to be held back a little bit. Are you going to follow whoever went across?
Yeah, Fog Fun is jumping in, and he's getting resources from these chests. Ooh, he was knocked off from what?
Alright, Parker is making his way across, and it looks like very shortly it's going to be complete.
There was a mob that knocked him off. I was like, that came in a weird direction. Yeah, he's fighting the mobs in the first area with... Ooh, and a creeper right to his face. He survived it, though.
Oh, Parker only able to place one block before Dan. And it looks like, even though it looks like Otaku Clan does have a runnable, they can just run across and jump, but they've actually finished it off, choosing to just hold back Musclecraft as long as they can. And Nick and Parker are not having a good time in finishing the bridge, even though I think, how many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, so they couldn't jump it.
So everyone on Musclecraft Phoenix side is stuck back at the bridge?
Yep, they're still here. Oh wow, some good shots from T2 though in stopping players from getting across the bridge, and they're doing. I mean, they may have one guy off, but they're doing well. And they're across. Musclecraft is away. Nick Flame going for the block chest. There's sand, gravel, and a stack of planks as well in this chest. And it's normally the chest that you use to rush plain water with. That's normally what we see it for, but it looks like there are different plans. Probably just checking to see who is going to first there.
Yep, that's what Fog Fun is doing. He's rushing Pain Water. He's already across at the start of Pain Water. Grabbing some blocks.
Alright, looks like Nick is heading into first. He's grabbed some TNT. If he's able to blow up the enemy's TNT here, yep, he's defending his own diamond, and it looks like we've got a little one-use cannon going off now.
So it looks like Fog is making a TNT cannon here, is what I would bet. Yep, here he goes. And he also has tons of arrows on him, so I think his objective is not to rush Pain Water, but to lock it down.
Yep, alright, Nick Flame successfully destroyed the top and the diamonds on first for Otaku Clan, making it a lot more difficult for them to traverse, also opening up to PvP as well. So Nick's here, T2's here. I haven't seen anyone further though.
Fog has lobbed some TNT over to Musclecraft Phoenix's side to get rid of their chest and starting platform at the beginning of Pain Water. And just for you guys to know, what's in this chest is tons of arrows, some iron swords, some leather, and there it all goes into the lava. Gone. And now Fog is running Pain Water naked, so hopefully he doesn't touch any lava.
He's not even nether armor?
Not even leather armor. He is.
Alright, that means that he can only take, I think, a maximum of one shortcut, unless he's going to do the whole thing vanilla. Because you can take 1.5 if you use leather armor, and that half being that you can just regen for a little bit.
Yep. There he goes through 1, and he is down to 3.5 hearts.
Alright, looks like a premature bed is being placed by T2 in between the mountain and first. Alright, and oh wow, okay, looks like Parker's digging into the usual spot for chutes and ladders, and is going to be getting his hands on second wall very shortly. Doesn't look like anyone's going to be able to stop him now.
A lot more movement around. Let me just, I'm feathering around the map here. It looks like he is going to jump through one more. He's Fog is waiting for his health to regen here, and he's just about there to jump through that. Yep, they're going to get this wolf pretty fast. There he goes.
Yep. Alright, and you should be safe to pretty much get the wall and hold it if needed.
Here we go. Yep. Carrying Red Bull.
Alright, looks like Dax is setting up what looks like it could be an Avery cannon or a Lane Destroyer cannon in between the mountain and first.
Looks like Nick is sending over some more TNT to destroy their resources. Oh, and she's falling right on top of the block. If Nick can do this fast enough, he may even be able to get AM.
Alright, I think I'm going to do some mumble hopping, so I'm going to go listen on the team channels and I'll let you know what I find out.
Unfortunately, that cannon that Nick put down backfired and just destroyed all of their iron resources. And it looks like AM is getting their iron blocks. Him and Chizot. No, I don't think Chizot's here yet, but looks like they were aiming to go get their diamond. AM is moving on. Parker has just touched blue wall. Go jump over to him. Yep. And like I mentioned before, he used the method of going through the ceiling here to get to that wall. Looks like he's going to do a technique of placing the wall on the other side of the map so that his team can do a pass around. Here he is. And this is a really well protected area because you have an entire lane in between you and that wall. So this is pretty much secured. His team just needs to go ahead and reach over and get it. I think he's going to drop the rest. Is he going to drop the rest in there? Yeah, 23. They definitely have this blue wool secure. And let's jump around, see if we can find some people. We got Samate over here, close to the last wall, but looks like he's moving up on top of the mountain here. Placing torches, lighting up his lane, always good. If you that'll matter a lot more the first night. We have T2 and Diamond Axe lobbing some fire over against Chizot.
Hey.
Yeah.
So, it's really actually interesting. Both teams are really experienced. Both teams know exactly, what they're doing. They've definitely well prepared. They're getting the strategies down, which we know from their past matches, and obviously because they've gone this far into the tournament.
Right.
But there's a clear difference in the mumble chatter. Musclecraft is actually pretty silent, apart from strategic, comments. Nobody's speaking. There's no banter. There's no, it's like tactical talk only, and it's really focused. They really know what they're doing. Everyone's got their task, and that's really it. On the other hand, the Otaku clan is a lot more scattered, a lot more concerned, a bit of confusion in a sense that that they're scrambling for items, and it sounds like they're going to hope for a third lockdown, and they're a lot more worried, I think.
That's a good good observation. I wonder if that will mean that Otaku Clan could be more flexible because they don't have a set schedule.
I think it's more flustered. I think
More
it's just
flustered?
more
Okay.
flustered at this point.
They have third, so I mean, well, you know, I haven't. Oh, he hasn't. It looks like he hasn't left the fleecy box with third. Fog
Yeah, they're
Fun.
probably going to hold. Yeah, because if he's sitting
Oh,
in
you're
that
right.
box, I mean, he's got a bed. I mean, he should have a bed. You know, he's perfectly well set up to hold that point for the whole match.
Yeah.
And you know, he's going to have arrows. He's going to have supplies. He's got food, water. You know, anything
Right.
You know, guy camping a wall box could ever need.
Right. Okay. So that is. It looks like their end game. And I can't get through. There we are. This is now the first night, so everyone can set their spawns accordingly, and so you don't have to run all the way back from the spawn platform. Chizat, it looks like he's starting to set up a cannon here. Looks like just to either destroy. We've seen this a lot before. This dirt
Oh well, yeah. This
and
is just.
sand.
I mean,
Right? Isn't that useful in cannon fire? So he may just be. It looks like this is just a single fire
yeah, this
cannon.
is just going to be a standard cannon. You know, you can see T2 Nick rushing to complete
Who's
the
gonna
cannon.
launch the cannon first?
Yeah. That's all they're going to do because, you know, in response to the lane destroyer being made by T2, you know, that's all they want to do. They just want to fire it off, and it looks like it's going to be too little, too late, and it's off.
Wow.
There we go, taken out. Unfortunately, Cheezer wasn't able to complete his cannon in time, and T2's got plenty of TNT all the time in the world as well, and the protection to just destroy the lane and dig away at the lane and stop them from being able to move.
Yep. It's a good cannon. That the fire is pretty concentrated, all in one place. Not a lot of
We've got a little
scatter.
base being set up by Otaku Clan, and they've got some supplies, no bed yet. And then we go a third shot, going to be able to break its way across the entirety. Oh, okay, maybe one more then.
Yeah. But man, that's very good. Cannon. Now I'm seeing movement on second wall on the part of Musclecraft. It looks like there's some TNT placed. Yes. They have secured that. Sorry, I am misremembering. On the other side of their
Parker's
lane.
pick ran out. Wait, he did. Wait a minute. Parker's already got the wall. Where is he digging to now? Is he just making a little sniper's nest? Because he's punching his way around, and that's got to be painful.
Here, let me go check out what you're talking about. Oop. Never mind. Let's check out what AM's up to. AM's down to 2 hearts. Looks like he got some TNT fire from T2 over on his side. Now Fog Fun is back. Fog Fun came out of the last wool, made the run. I'm not seeing anyone carrying the red wool, but I do see it placed on the map.
Alright, so then just save me for later.
I guess. I wonder if he only brought over 1 wool, and that means that he's left his hidey hole, which truly I think is smart, because we're not seeing a move on Musclecraft Phoenix at all.
Well, the thing is, though, is that in terms of map control, Musclecraft is definitely in the lead, and I think actually if they'd left him in third, that would have guaranteed the lockdown.
Right.
And whilst it's important for them to have the extra body to be able to move and to be able to fight back with PvP, I mean, holding that wall might have been the better move.
Yeah.
But I guess we have to wait and see how it develops first before we can really comment.
T2 mentioning that his push to talk button is also his record button, so he's been recording on and off this whole match. And we're also not seeing any movement on second from Otaku Clan yet, and it looks like some ladders have been destroyed, probably by TNT fire on their end. Now it's common to see a little base set up on the other side of the mountain here. So if we come in here, it looks like they only have a chest with some diamonds and TNT, another Normally we'll see a bed. I'm sure they have one stashed around here somewhere. Looks like Nick is running naked. He's doing a naked run near third, lighting it up mostly. If I view his inventory, Nick. He doesn't have much. He has a few TNT and a bow and 2 arrows. He's got to make those arrows count.
And it looks like he's taken out.
Squatted.
Alright, Fog is nearly out. He has approached the platform now. Alright, Red is out for Otaku Clan.
Now, they actually pulled it out before. You can see this wall right here. That's his second run through.
Fog taken out by T2T2.
Now there is still an entity.
So maybe he went in to retrieve another one.
To retrieve some more. It looks like there's 2 pieces there, but with the stacking in Minecraft, I don't know anymore. I can't tell anymore. Now Nick is coming back. This time he has. Ooh. Did he have? Yeah, he had leather armor. A few more items on him. Oh, and that skeleton is gonna pick up all that iron. That's never fun.
Yeah, it looks like Otaku Clan's having a tough time traversing the map. A lot of it's actually a little bit unlit, causing a bit of trouble with mobs dropping on heads and such. Nick's been making his way now, grabbing some basic supplies, just grabbing some wood, making his way back up to the map. And it looks like we're going to see from Musclecraft simply Dax and Nick holding the center of the map.
Yeah, Nick keeps running. Nick keeps doing something. He has some other looks like agenda, because he keeps running up the side of the mountain. You know, he could easily just be trying to get the chest at the top of the mountain, but ignoring PvP fire and just running it over and over, pain looping. Putting down blocks. It looks
like so far, I mean, with Fog out of the final wall for Otaku Clan, it looks like it's going to seem that Sam is going to be the biggest threat to the guys getting over to third and completing it.
I agree.
So his bed has been set. Oh no, that's not a bed. That's just wool. I don't know where is his bed set.
Red wool does look an awful lot like the beds. Ooh, T2 getting some fire from a creeper.
Wow.
Launched way up in the air. He almost took too much fall damage.
Another creeper.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow. Diamond armor definitely saving his height just then.
Yeah, he's down to... And he's helping Nick up. See, Nick seems to be doing something else. Getting some of the items from earlier.
And looks like Chizot is also from the top of the mountain for Otaku Clan as well, providing cover fire and support. Don't think, apart from the initial diamond destruction by first, I don't think either team has moved. It is a pretty simple wall to run. Nothing too threatening, just some mobs. You're working your way down through the I guess the fort.
Nick looks to be building a cannon. Probably to you know, if they are successfully able to lock them down from moving back towards third, which is very easy because once they get on this bridge they won't be able to lock down third. If that was their end game, Otaku Clan's
sure, yeah, they want to probably clear him out and just remove him from his sniping post. Also, I don't know, it doesn't look like... Yeah, alright, just the one wall there. So, I mean, I don't know where else it's been placed, but apart from further up by third. Alright, looks like we're going to be seeing a cobble curtain from Otaku Clan. It's a strategy we don't see very often.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe not. Okay, alright, I got my hopes up. Probably not, just probably be a cannon.
It's just a TNT
I always like cobble curtain.
Yeah, I know.
Enough.
Yeah. But what you were talking about is you can place blocks in such a way that you get a perfect ooh, that kind of blew up in his face. Luckily it was still in water, so it didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can place blocks in such a way that you will get normally it's a lava flow first, and then which will cover all of of this chutes and ladders, and then you can pour water on top of it, and it'll turn it all into cobble, so that you have really good protection when running this wall, which is legal. While it is illegal for you to move your own player into the void lane, or for you to place blocks in the void lane, blocks can be placed for you by the game into the void lane. So he can... Oh, and that did not work again.
Alright, I think what we're seeing with the red wall for Otaku Clan is that Fog's spawn is still set inside the fleecy box, and I think whenever he just dies, he's just respawning and running one wall at a time back through the map.
Oh, that's smart. That's great.
Alright, just like... Yeah, and also gives... I mean, it means he can just suicide and plop himself right back into the fleecy box if any threats to occur. I mean, we can see, you know, Nick and T2's cannon here is starting to move away and take Sam's position from the mountain, displacing him significantly. So it just means they can actually just kill Fog and put him right back in there if they ever need to lock it down, assuming he doesn't reset his spawn.
Right. Looks good. Now, in truly, let me use that Q thing.
The walls don't work.
Oh, they don't.
The other two, they do. The other two do. Yeah.
Well, it's a great feature. I'm sure it'll be awesome. Has Otaku Clan moved their chest? And it looks like they have. So they have destroyed their wool chest. Oh no, they haven't. It's still there. Okay. Never mind. I was gonna say if the chest has been destroyed, that they can do some sort of maybe cannon from the top. I'm not sure. That'd be quite a sight to see.
Alright, so it looks like Parker's going to sit down, sit tight by second, and probably just hold it. I mean, you know, it is a PvP wall, short of a cobble curtain. You know, Parker being down there is the only thing that's going to stop Otaku Clan significantly from completing that wall. And I guess we're kind of waiting for the sort of the tension to break and for one team to move towards one wall over the other.
Right. Looks like Nick is building out a bridge here to get to the last wall. Let me go. Where is Fog? Yep. Okay, so Fog right now is...
Yeah, he's in the sniper's post up first, clearing out some of the chests and probably bringing back some of the supplies, or taking them elsewhere. Not really sure where he's taking them just yet.
Let's back over to Nick. Yep, Nick has completed the bridge over to last wall.
Alright, yeah, he's it, and unless he gets spotted by Otaku Clan, Fog isn't going to be in that fleecy box to provide any tension.
And it looks like, I think that's Diamond Axe is keeping Samate, well, he's just poked his little head out of a they have kind of a nice, interesting, looks like sniper's system back here. Yep.
Interesting. Parker, who's been pretty active in shooting from his low position, I don't think he's been getting much shots. What's his accuracy? 8%, and especially with so far away.
Yeah.
And he's actually only got 32 arrows left. Well, when I just checked, so probably about 28 or so now. So he's probably going to actually run up supplies if he's not careful and he doesn't stay patient and just keep waiting for a target to present itself. Lane Destroyer being fired again by Nick. Not sure how necessary it is. I mean, I guess they are building their bridge again and he wants to stop. Ooh, Fog falling down. Probably gonna get killed by that spider.
Nick's sending it over again. I wonder if that's gonna reach. Nope, not quite. He needs to get the timing just perfect. But
yeah.
Well,
TNT
is not
timing or reduce the charge.
Yeah, there's enough TNT on this map that he can afford to waste some.
To be generous.
Yeah, there's generous amounts of TNT. Chizat is coming back, it looks like. Chizat doesn't have much on him at the moment.
Parker planting a sapling that I don't think is going to grow there, mate. And, I guess he's probably a little bit bored. I think I'm going to hop in now because we're at a bit of not a standstill, but more of just a sort of lull in activity, a lull in push. It
Right.
seems more focused on disrupting enemy movement rather than going for all themselves. So I think it's pretty. Oh, okay. Looks like we've got T2 in full diamond armor running across, and unless he gets shot off, he should be safe to run the wall. All right, I'm gonna hop in. Be right
Cool.
back.
And from my perspective, it looks like, yeah, I mean, what Odd is saying, Nick is running back to the last wall. Looks like they have T2 in diamond armor moving through it, but Fog went ahead and died, reset, moved to last wall there. This is going to be a really good lockdown position. Of course, he has his bed set. There's just about nothing that Musclecraft can do, because you kill him, he comes right back. Looks like they're setting up a little bit of a base here. This is going to be, or if we go check view inventory, he has tons of arrows, and then if we just look in the supply chests that he has with him, if we can fit in, he has golden apples, enough wheat to last forever, arrows, iron swords, even a few that if he was killed and lost over the edge, that he would have plenty here. So no real worry on his part of losing those items or any of that. T2 is still making the run. Now the fear is that he gets pushed into the lava, just sort of like Fog was doing. Looks like he's backing out. He's too worried about that. Oop, head getting caught in the lava. No, he's clear. Well, maybe he's just going to continue to run that over and over and over again. Let's go jump around and see. We have we now know where all 4 players of Otaku Clan are. Here's the 3 and then the 1 back there. Let's go check in on Musclecraft and see just where everyone is. We know where T2 is. Diamond Axe looks to be locking down the mid lane here. And then we have Nick Flame. He is at first wall, actually. It looks like he's going to run first for a while. Popping his head out here. Perhaps not. Maybe, I'm not sure what that was. Maybe he's coming out for supplies. So far, no one else has really run first. Doesn't look like. Otaku Clan has something brewing.
Hey.
TP to me.
Yep, they are making a. I mean, I'm being told it's called a bath cannon, but as far as I'm concerned, it's called a sand cannon. I don't know if they are actually making it. They're planning to use their cannon over by third to make it more difficult for T2. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Both teams are actually now at equal level of flusterousness. Musclecraft is a lot more active. Yeah, Musclecraft is a lot more active in their talking, and they're not as chilled as they once were. And it looks like Sam losing his diamond armor is actually causing a bit of problems because he's he's having problems getting back to his position.
When did I missed him losing?
He got
Oh, doomed to
I don't know
fall.
if he got shot. No, he went into the void lane.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, looks like Dex has done enough of the clan moving between first and mountain and fires cannons trying to take their bridge out. Okay, yeah, alright. Nunes is telling me that it is actually a sand cannon. Alright. There we go.
So yeah, it looks like they're gonna set up a sand cannon to send. Interesting. This will be cool to see.
Whereabouts is it, sir?
So this is you can TP to me. He's opening it up right now so that you can see what they're gonna do. And this has dispensers filled with TNT, and a clock back there.
Okay, that's what they needed the repeaters for. Alright, I was kind of... Okay, yeah, rapid fire TNT, I'm being told. Alright,
and he was, looks like Diamond
yeah,
Axe.
it looks like Cheese Not's gonna be able to pick up the slack though, and carry on. Alright, I don't think I've seen this sort of cannon before. I'm really excited to see it exploding.
Yeah.
Alright, here
there
we
it
go.
goes.
Wow.
It's firing out.
Dax is evacuating the area. Swift as can be.
Now I'm seeing stuff explode. There we go. Wow.
Oh, wow. That is chewing through the mountain.
This is a lag machine if I ever saw one.
Oh yeah, that redstone clock was going to be destroying it.
Well, this is quite an interesting
the
strategy.
Blocks being
Wow.
destroyed. It's not even showing me if it's destroyed anymore. Wow. There we go. It's finally starting to load in. Alright, looks like that has effectively destroyed the pass. I mean... Whew, wow.
I love to see the chat of Musclecraft Phoenix. Please, cute cannon. Adorable. We love it.
The reality is, sure, it's gonna make things a bit more difficult, and it is an amazing cannon to watch being fired.
Wow.
But, you know, it's not too difficult to just dig in, 5 blocks higher than the explosion and just make a path, you know? I don't know, unless they start rising it higher. I don't. Yeah, the owners themselves says I don't know if it really was worth it. They can just dig straight through here and they should be fine. It'll take them some time. It looks like Nick's going to be doing that right now.
Right.
He's just digging through, and whilst it was, it would have been awesome if anything important had been held there.
Certainly impressive to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. It reminds.
Sure.
Yeah.
The whole. Compared to the lane destruction that we've seen here for Otaku Clan at the base of their mountain, that's sandstone and stone. That's going to cause problems for mobs. And whilst it's slightly dark here, we've got a lovely little sunlight hole for the mobs to spawn. Most of this is bedrock anyway, so the mobs aren't spawning. So pretty ineffective.
And Parker has already secured.
Second he's going to be sitting there waiting for anyone who tries to run.
Right.
Let's see, can we find... Yep, here we go. There's already a back tunnel going through the mountain for Musclecraft Phoenix. And Nick's going to be working his way through that now. And yeah, awesome to look at, but...
Cackling Panda seems to say that was his design. Very, very cool looking.
Are we experiencing some lag or something? I saw TNT in a cannon about to explode. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm lagging.
I think we are.
Now. Yeah, wow. We're just gonna win by just lagging everyone else out. Oh
Right.
wow, OP Diamond skinning here. Probably Sam stuff, because he was right above it.
Okay, it looks like Diamond Axe is still trying to do some lane destruction here at mid.
I feel like I'm actually getting light errors. I don't know what this is. It's a bit weird.
Near last. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I see it too, and they leave and come back.
Yeah, a bit odd. Alright, apart from the bridge being completed and T2T2's initial push for it, I'm not sure if Fogfun is still in third. Yeah, he is. He's sitting there perching, waiting, but nobody's come to run it just yet.
Yeah, and they're doing a good job of destroying this bridge before the mountain over and over and over again.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely lagging a little bit. Nick Flame jumping around, another cannon going off in front of Sam. He's taking cover, flushing him out pretty effectively. Alright, so yeah, so it looks like the Musclecraft back tunnel is complete, ready to go, and whilst the I guess the machine gun cannon was pretty awesome to see. Yeah,
I mean,
it's relatively ineffective.
what you want from something like that is a shock and awe sort of situation where it's just so amazing that it might discombobulate your team and get everyone to kind of freak out. But it seems like from
Nah,
what we see in chat,
Musclecraft is pretty cool with it. They're not
Right.
they're not flustered. They were they immediately they saw the problem, realized the simple solution was to just back tunnel, and they did that.
perfect. It's really cool to see a team, this, this focused on moving forward. Yeah, this tunnel is perfect.
Alright, looks like Nick's making his way towards third, only in leather armor, and we're gonna have to see if Fog is gonna be able to stop him. Oh, are they gonna be going for a go around the back? Okay, it looks like they are.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, doing a stair step down. Now you cannot. Once he gets over to this other side,
You shouldn't be able to get into the
yeah,
fleecy
you
box
can't
without running it.
without doing something really interesting here.
I don't know. I can't tell just from his inventory what it is he's doing. But I'm sure we'll see very shortly. I guess what he's going to do is he's just coming round the side, and he's probably just going to be either preparing for a pass round, as just as chat says so, and also probably putting some covering fire on for fun, whilst whoever it is going to be running.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna just probably just making a sniper's post to make it a little bit more difficult for Fun
yeah.
to shoot at whoever's running third.
This is really cool to watch.
She says how
Fog
and
notices.
yeah, he's been spotted. Is Nick gonna be shot off? He doesn't seem too flustered. He's not even bothering to fire back. He's just finishing his thing.
Oh, it looks like he's going to be building. This is a corner cannon.
Oh wow! Have they broken the chest though?
They haven't broken the chest, so the chest is still there.
Alright, I thought the condition for attacking the
Right. So another
fleecy
team
box.
cannot destroy an opposing team's fleecy box chest, but once the opposing team has destroyed it, it's fair game. So he can send TNT over there, but he is not allowed to destroy that chest that's floating right there.
Indeed. Alright, looks like Nick's been joined by Diamond Axe, who's come to drop him off a bed. I don't know if that's a valid bed. There we go, they're just finishing it off now. Alright, looks like it was okay, because Nick was able to hop out without anything too derpy. Alright, yeah, here we go. It looks like the cannon body is being put down.
Diamond Axe is tossing him some supplies, looks like. Extra TNT. Oops. Yep, he has about half a stack. Oop, getting hit.
Alright, looks like Parker's made a little bit more of a home for himself. I mean, it's interesting because he doesn't have many supplies. The last we looked, he didn't even have that many arrows. Yeah, he's still only on 24 arrows. He's really having to hold back with his shoots. And if he does die here, I don't think he has a bed spawned. So bed spawn set. So he'd have to actually run it again if he wanted to relinquish his hold on second.
Ooh, Fog may have caused himself some problems. It looks like he updated the glass next to the lava, which caused the lava to start to pour in on top of him.
Oh wow, I'm sure he'll be able to fix it though.
Yeah. I assume he has some blocks.
Yeah.
He has a few. Yeah.
Well, he has wool.
Yeah, he has wool. Yeah. Well, you don't also catch that on fire. That won't be a
And
big
obviously
deal.
there's the glowstone behind him, which you can put in.
Right.
And you should be fine. I mean, I guess we're waiting to see the results of the cannon here. I mean, Fog has definitely been sufficiently distracted. You know, just taking out Squid at this point. And we're seeing Nick Flame run around the back now.
Looks like Chizot is starting to run second, or he's just here at the entrance to second, maybe just trying to get rid of Parker. There he goes, moving down. Him and Parker looking right at each other. Ooh, and Parker's down. Now, did Parker not have...
Parker didn't have... Sorry, go on.
Yeah, a bed set, did he?
He did not, no. Oh, Nick being taken out, dropped straight into the lava juice, and the cannon was unable to be completed, losing the supply, so he is respawning right back where he is.
Yeah, it looks like he had about half a stack of TNT on him, a few tools, and some redstone. Other than that, not much.
Yeah,
he lost
right,
a
this is
single
being
level.
resupplied by Dax. Oh no.
Right.
This can's being made pretty slowly. I mean, I guess it is pretty tough to run the supplies over with such a contested area.
Yeah.
Um,
First, I'd build a wall just for safety's sake. Oop, Diamond Axe getting hit a bunch of times. Looks like there he goes, building that wall up.
I think I might be wrong. Wait 1 second. Nick's trying to get wood. Yeah, Nick's trying to get some wood for whatever it is he needs, and he's punching out the floor just to try and quickly grab the wood. Alright, Dax losing his diamond armor here would be a pretty heavy loss, though I think it could be replaced. Nick taking the front of the attacks though. Alright, here we go, the cannon is being fired now. And it was a bit of a... Oh wow, actually that was perfectly timed. Alright, they've effectively locked Fog Fun in. They've updated the lava, they've updated the water, and it's now going to start spreading and causing immense problems for anyone trying to break out. Alright, might need another attack. What normally happens is that you are in a position where you're actually in an infinite cobble generator. And so as you're breaking blocks to try and get through, you end up just causing more cobble to spawn. Didn't look like too much damage happened from the TNT explosion. Most of the blocks broken here are by Fog himself. So I think that was a perfectly legitimate cannon in regards to being so near to the fleece box.
Right, right. It looks like he still has a big enough vantage point. I don't know if...
Oh, it looks like Parker was taken out from his spot in second, and it looks like now Cheeseyacht's taking the opportunity now to run second, completely uncontested. Nobody from Musclecraft has actually noticed him running. He's having to place cobble instead of ladders, making it more difficult for him to traverse if he doesn't make it this time. But he actually looks like he could make some significant progress if unnoticed.
In RMCT 1, it was illegal to update Pain Water. To update the other team's Pain Water lava, but now it is legal.
Yes. Alright, I mean, it's kind of surprising, you know, that Parker died, and I think he should have known that the moment that he left second uncontested, that they would have used that, you know, taking that opportunity. And kind of surprised that he kind of left that unnoticed and unchecked. And especially seeing as the hold that they had on it for such a long time.
Yeah, and Nick and T2 are both here, and looks like Diamond Axe is right next to him. And someone noticed Cheeseyacht.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly, chat. Parker, you had one job.
You had one job!
Alright, yeah, look, Cheeseyacht, that's it, he's in. And apart from maybe this little bit here at the end, he should be fine to do a pass around and get Blue out there. Yeah, and it's kind of strange to see that they had the lock on it for so long, then he died once, and now Otaku Clan's going to be able to get that second wall. Fog Fun was looks like he's taken out though. Not going to do too much damage. Those things he's just going to keep respawning.
Now, Parker or someone on Musclecraft can still kill Chizot and have him need to run it again. But at this point, I'm not even sure that they know he's in there.
Yeah, there's really very little that they'll be able to do. I mean, it's kind of interesting that Otaku Clan, who still don't have map control, have been able to maneuver their way around the map and complete their objectives. And it's really good to see that under the threat of cannons and diamond armored guys, that they're still able to run and do their jobs. T2 now running Pain Water for Musclecraft. Don't think Fog Fun has seen him. He's being sufficiently held back by who's this, Nick?
Yeah, he's now using wool to block up his sniper's nest here.
Alright, I don't think... Oh, yeah, okay, Fog is aware that T2 is there, and there he is, just take him out. So, I mean, even with Nick there to try and hold Fog back, T2 running these things naked... Oh wait, no, Nick's left, alright. Even with T2 running these things naked, he's not going to be able to stop Fog. Alright, Parker, he had one job, Chizot, he has the blue wall now. And he's going to be able to either do a pass around, or just to simply escape with it. Uncontested.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's just going to do the. I mentioned earlier. Yeah, he's just going to go do the pass around.
Yeah, there's no reason to make it.
Yeah, I don't even know why I said that. Yeah, it's going to take him forever to get out.
Yeah, but it looks like we're now down to Otaku Clan just having to do first. I wonder if they have started that. They have. Alright, they're making their way through first now, and it looks like Otaku Clan, who were on the back foot for a little bit of the match, the first half at least, have been able to scrape it back and are on their way to victory, depending on how well they do first. Then I want to hop into their mumble channels and take a peek.
Sounds good, sounds good. Over here, we got Samate sticking at the end of the mountain. Diamond Axe and T2 possibly building up their TNT cannon again. T2 making the bridge run while dodging arrow fire. Ooh. And jumping straight into Pain Water. Looks like Fog already knows that he is there. Let's go ahead and view inventory of T2. He has an iron sword and some arrows that he's probably picked up from... Ooh! Now T2 has lost that, so he actually cannot really make this pass because he's lost so much health here. He's not going to make it if he tries. There he goes. Let's just take a little peek around this side here. Doesn't look like much. Looks like what they need to do is update this lava to cause this top level. Parker is carrying green wool, so he has made it through first. Jump out of here. Chizot was shot by Diamond Axe. It looks like he might go over here and activate their TNT. Ooh! And he's picked up all the green wool because he destroyed his... there he goes. Looks like, I bet that he does not have a pick on him. That's why you're seeing him use that TNT. Oh, and poisonous spiders are the worst. Just checking that out. Looks like AM sitting over some arrows at some point. T2 taken out by Fog again. Looks like T2 is just going to do a pain loop over and over and over and over again because at some point Fog may miss. I think that's what he's hoping on. So at
Hey,
this,
hey.
hey,
Sorry, you were about to say something.
well, just at this point, Musclecraft. I mean, each team has touched 2 wools each, but Otaku Clan, the first wool is pretty. It's one of the easier wools to get, and it's not as easy to lock down.
Yeah, I think at this point, Chad's correct. Musclecraft are still overly confident, with their position, and I think they're maybe not underestimating, but underappreciating the Otaku Clan's resourcefulness to sort of, make their way around all the problems created by Musclecraft.
Right.
Because it's a lot harder to get third, especially with the guy in the wall box, than it is to get first. And I don't know if Parker's going to sit there and try and camp it or not, but if he is, he's not going to cause too much problems, especially with so many pass rounds available to you.
And AM is running the first wall for Otaku Clan, and once they get that, they just have to
Parker doing a green pass around for Musclecraft, for somebody to probably come and collect, and he's pretty close. Otaku Clan are only, that must be 2 floors left to go for first.
Now they have this TNT cannon here. Do you think that they could fire this off? I didn't see it go off, but do you think they could fire it off and update the lava above fog?
Yeah, that's definitely possible. That could happen, and that would effectively, block his ability to shoot because he wouldn't be able to see.
Right.
He'd probably be dependent on seeing for player names,
right,
for shooting at that point. But I don't think we're going to see that cannon, unfortunately.
Well, Nick is coming back around.
With TNT.
With TNT.
Right, yep, here we go. Corner cannon's being loaded now. Alright, here we go. I wonder if your prediction's correct. Oh, and
didn't do anything.
No effect. Now TNT, unlike lava, unlike water, is actually affected by explosions. So you can actually take out and update lava by destroying some of it with TNT. And it looks like that might be what we're gonna see here. Yep, here we go. Some lava has updated. Is it gonna spread across the whole of Fog Fun's house? Welcome to the House of Fun. Oh, and there we go. Yep. Alright. I wonder, it's actually, I don't think it's going to be a problem, but it's kind of interesting to see how indirect attacks on the Fleecy box have rendered it, an inescapable place.
And there goes Fog. He can't spawn back at that bed because of the lava. Now, T2 is making a run.
So close.
AM has touched green wool.
This is it. It's actually going to be really close.
Yeah.
Otaku Clan just have to get those walls onto the
T2
monument.
just needs to regen health, and Otaku needs to place.
It might be though, that corner cannon though might be too little, too late, or just enough too late, because whilst it's going to enable T2 to get into the final wall, I don't know if they're going to be able to run it all back before Otaku Clan can.
Yep. Who is carrying? We have Cheeseot with blue. We have AM with green. AM is...
Nobody has their hands on red though.
Yeah, but we definitely know that it's been placed and that they have it secured. AM's is getting out pretty fast.
Alright, doesn't look like Otaku are going to try and stop T2. They might be confident enough to know that they're going to be able to get all the walls on the monument. T2 going through. Oh, ooh. Wow, that's going to set them back. He's going to have to run it all over again. T2 in probably a little bit too impatient, probably feeling the pressure. Decided to try and do the lava, lava cheat.
AM has placed some walls. Oh, one wool has been placed on a wall. AM is here. Now Cheeseot has red and blue. It looks like it is down to this. They're making their victory run. There
we go. This is it. It's incredible to see. Musclecraft still have map control, but they're just not able to just to stop this far, this early in the map. Then just not able to stop Otaku Clan. I don't even think they realise. I mean, they might now with Parker running past, seeing them all.
And there we go.
But yeah, there we go. GG. That was a really, really excellent match.
Yeah, that was really cool. A cannon that I've never seen fired. a corner cannon. Seems really cool.
Yeah, that was really excellent. From yeah, that was great to see. I'm actually really looking forward to this interview now.
Cool.
Not that I wouldn't ever look forward to one. Not look. You know what I mean? Hey, Neoners.
At the people in here for your interview.
Sounds
Cheers.
great. Looks like we got Nick and Cheezot. How's it going, guys? So go ahead and attach a name with the voice. Go ahead and say your username. You can start Cheezot.
I'm Cheezot. Yeah.
I'm Nick Flame Disappointed.
So, I mean, I guess that was a pretty epic match. What are your initial responses?
Holy stress fest. Oh my god, I was so stressed out.
Why? Why would that be?
Why was I stressed out? Well, you see, there's a giant gap between my base and the rest of the map. And I didn't get to build any of my cannons. And, yeah.
Different interrupting you, Nick. Go ahead.
Nick, any initial reactions at the end of the match that you want to say?
I don't know. I'm still just trying to sort out exactly what happened here. I guess we didn't gather the information that they had run second. We had the first and second Wolves run, and T2 was minutes away from doing third. The only reason he died was because he didn't have armor.
Right.
So that could have been a much closer game.
It was very close.
That was literally as
it
T2
was a
was
really
running
close game.
third is I got second done.
Or first, you mean?
Second.
Okay. We saw you
I
guys.
retrieved the pass around for second.
Oh,
right.
Pass
Right
round.
as Fogg's bed got covered in lava is when I got the pass round for second out.
I'm gonna take all the responsibility for us losing that game. I messed up all of my cannons at the beginning. So you
Really,
guys got
this giant gap here seems to have worked fairly well.
right. No. But my counter cannon on iron worked kind of.
Yes, I am very upset about that.
I was expecting you guys to make a chaos cannon. But when I saw that wasn't your plan, I went ahead and did it anyways, just with a little bit of a shorter timing. So I delayed you a little bit, but I didn't actually destroy the iron. And then I tried to make the smaller cannons on iron and diamonds, and I messed up both of those because I stepped on the pressure plate too early. On the iron, I stepped on the pressure plate too early, and on the diamonds, I only stepped on on the diamonds, I forgot one of the charges. So it didn't shoot far enough.
Just wondering why pressure plates.
Pressure plates, because it was what I had on me.
You had pressure plates or you had wood?
I had wood. So I could have done buttons, but the design of the cannon, it would have required to dig out more blocks.
Okay.
Which I didn't want to spend the time with.
Sure.
This diagonal cannon, and the other place where I failed, and the bigger place where I failed, was I didn't get the cannon up fast enough. I didn't get the diagonal cannon. I was scared. I was really scared after shooting it the first time. I was scared that since the box was open, if I shot it again, it might hit your fleecy or your wool box, DQing us.
Yep.
So I was really scared, and I shouldn't have been that scared. If I had manned up and shot the cannon a couple more times, taken out Fog earlier, T2 could have run third earlier, and we would have had it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty similar scene to what we managed to glean. I think the biggest thing that gave Otaku Clan, that ability to win was, Parker unfortunately being taken out and not being able to get back into second.
Yeah.
And
I was
interesting,
surprised when I didn't see him respawn there. I was like, oh, he didn't have a bed. Yes.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised about that myself.
Well, Parker was pretty much there the entire
He
match,
was,
at least
yeah.
the first 30-40 minutes. And when he died, and we were popping in, checking on him, checking his supplies, and saw that he only had 40 arrows, and he only had 32, and then he only had 28, and he was you could see him slowly sort of conserving. And then when he died, he didn't head back down there, and nor did you guys sort of realize that Otaku Clan knew that the second was open and would run for it. And I guess there was a little bit of underestimation on your part there, guys, on realizing that they wouldn't have taken the opportunity.
So I think it was more. It wasn't necessarily underestimation. I think it was more lack of awareness on my part, where I told Dax to move up lane after Parker fell, or after Parker died. I think I told Dax to move farther up lane to protect T2 while he ran third. Not. I guess forgetting that now it wasn't run, or I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. I think at some point I thought Dax was protecting second when he was just exchanging arrows with Cheese at Painwater Bridge, and I think that's kind of where we slipped up there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I just want to know what you guys thought of the massive TNT explosion cannon. Yeah.
We thought that was adorable. We thought that was the funniest thing. You guys got one cannon. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
No, I mean I didn't even see it. Like, to be honest, like until just now, I didn't see all the damage that it did. I was like, oh, they made a barf cannon. And I was like, okay, so like we're just gonna dig through the back, and it was absolutely fine. It added maybe a minute and a half to our time.
It made us feel better.
Right.
Like honestly, seeing it go off just gave us like a burst of energy. It's like, oh, we can do this now. Barf cannon.
Definitely.
We win.
I mean, we did quite a bit of research into this match, and the thing here was I've been saying for friggin' a year now or whatever, ever since you guys farmed OC in what, for
right
Veritas?
before
Veritas,
RMCT3.
Right before RMCT3, right?
Yeah.
And I've been saying since you guys formed that you guys are a super solid team. And you guys haven't, you guys did really well in Veritas, but outside of that, you guys haven't done amazing so far. Like you guys what, second round knockout in RMCT3?
First.
Right? First round, okay.
3 pros 1 cup first game, kind of
right.
fun.
And when I saw that we were against you, I told T2 that there's, or I told the entire team, where we start planning is knowing the enemy, and I told everybody there's 2 things you can always expect from an Otaku Clan game every time, and that's an incredibly strong late game and a lot of cannons. And to counter that, our main strategy was to lock down resource runners and an attempt to not let it get to late game. And I think we accomplished both of those things very well. We just didn't use our advantage correctly.
Understandable.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting because there was a really pretty weird evolution to sort of the mumble chatter. I don't know if you guys saw me popping in and out there, and
we did.
What was happening is that I felt that Musclecraft, it was very cool, very collect for at least the first 20-30 minutes, and Otaku Clan, I mean from probably experience, was normal banter, normal chatter. And there was definitely, from mid to late game, the evolution from cool and collect to flustered was starting to become a little bit apparent. But I felt it was a lot of underestimation on both sides, yeah. And sort of to how possible it was to for players to move around the map, and Musclecraft had the map control for the entirety of the map, but it was I guess Otaku Clan resourcefulness to sort of get around and still complete their objectives.
We're used to having our map blown to pieces.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Apparently, the rapid cannon indirectly helped them a lot while OC was running second. No mumble message, don't disappear me.
That's the rapid cannon? No.
Yeah, so basically what happened was after indirectly helped because MCP was running back and forth behind the mountain while OC was running second.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, their ability to inability to see second being run.
I think map awareness still would have helped us a lot there. I think if we had been aware that they were running second, even with that cannon having gone off, I think we could have locked them down for a significant amount more time. There's enough of our lanes still there that we could have done that. But you guys,
you stole my cannon. I hate you.
You know, I actually didn't remember like who made that cannon until I was rewatching the match of Lavanauts versus OC in
I saw you building
Veritas,
they better
and
not
I was like,
steal my cannon.
oh shit, they made this cannon.
I think Oddmaster was actually in the mumble when I saw your cannon, and I said, "Oh, they're stealing my cannon. I'm gonna murder them."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You were like, he was in my cannon.
But anyways, I really respect you guys a lot. I was happy to play against you guys.
It was a joy for us too. We were freaking out the entire time beforehand, and during it, and kind of afterwards.
But that was a really excellent game to watch. Yeah, a lot of thanks. I guess I think Otaku Planet's PME next.
PME, yep.
Thoughts on that? Looking forward to it. Excited. No, well, that's so positive reactions then.
Cool.
Game.
Good game, guys. Yeah, it was awesome to watch. Very fun.
Yeah. Any final thoughts before we ship you on?
Spider-Man best.
Batman OP.
Alright, thank you very much guys, and GG again.
Cool.
Yeah, that was a really excellent match. I hope you guys watching the streams enjoyed it, and if that has, for those of you who are new to our little community here, if any of that has inspired you to, come join in, then all the information that you need to get involved is over at www.reddit.com/mctourney.
And later today, we have another match at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. 404 Will Not Found versus Elite 4. And that should also be very, very, very fun to watch. So
yeah, and you guys will have Honey back for that.
Yes.
Though I will probably be asleep.
So stream on in to live.rmct.tv around 10 Eastern tonight for that.
Or about 3 AM if you're in the Europeans.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Alright,
represent.
Yeah, well, been joined by the ever lovely Chad.
Thanks, Odd.
So yeah, Oddmaster and Chad signing out. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See ya.
Cool.